Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to easily create your own membership community, free, paid, however you want to set it up. There are so many ways that you can do it, but I like to keep everything super simple and easy. So by using this platform, you can eliminate so many other costly different things because everything will be utilized in one neat and tidy, clean community membership page with everything in there that you need. It is so streamlined. I love it. So the platform we're using today is called Skool, Skool. And I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can easily join and create your own membership. And in the next video after, if you want, I'm going to also show you how I created all my images and different imagery that I use for setting it all up inside so it looks all branded and tidy. So today we're going to talk about building a thriving membership community. Then we're going to talk about setting it up. And in the following videos, we're going to get the creative part done and learn all about growing and monetizing your community. So let's get started on building the main foundational community. Membership. Now I'm sharing this from the very beginning so you can follow along the journey. And because I only opened this last week. So I want to share with you how I did it, and you can follow along and grow your community with me and turn your pain into purpose. So I'm super pumped about this because I've just been having so much fun doing it and loving all of the interactions and fun stuff. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to skool.com, Skool.com. And then you're going to make a profile. Well, start an account. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create your profile. So you're going to go in and you're going to put your picture and all the things, and you click on profile and set it up. So mine's already set up, so it might just look a little bit different. But this is what it's going to do. Put your picture in here, put your name. There's how you spell it, Skool, Skool.com. But you guys are already in here, so you would know because you signed up and you're probably a member if you're seeing this. And then you put a little bio here. It doesn't allow you to put in much, so you got to kind of get creative. Where you're from, if you want to add your Myers-Briggs, no idea why. Social link, put your website, put your Instagram, your YouTube channel, LinkedIn if you have one, Facebook, all of that. Membership visibility, all that is when you click on that, it shows you all the different memberships that you're part of. So anyway, you don't need to do that if you only have one, but you can hit update profile and that's it. Then you're started. Then you can go to your account and you've got your email in there, the time zone, password. I won't click on that, but no. And this shows you what % of recurring revenue, who used your link to sign up. So that is why I would be honored if you used my link because you're in the community. And I would be so grateful if you did that. And your referrals will all show here, and you will get an affiliate commission from anybody that you create a membership underneath. They will get an affiliate commission every month. And so will you. If you create your membership and you share it with everybody, that's what will happen. So that's a really neat perk. Theme. I have mine light. The choice is light or dark right now. It's all in beta. This is like a very new membership community platform. I just love the whole Skool platform because it's just so nice to be off of social media and have that connection and everything with other people that have of the same interests and things like that. So let's go. I'm going to use my membership obviously as a Example. Now up here is chat. So if you want to chat directly with someone, this is going to be this button. If you want to have notification, check your notifications, that will all be under the bell. Now, how this looks once you start putting stuff in, this will be empty and it'll start filling up with different things as you create your own membership. And in here in the settings, this is where you want to create your little thing that will show everybody so your group can be discovered in the discover feature. You can have links in it, shows how many members, how many are online right now, and your settings for your own membership is right here. So let's go to the about page because that's the page that people land on when they first hear about your membership community. And this is where you want to kind of make it shine, make it you. Again, you're only allowed so many words here, so you want to make it good. You upload your own image, and then I uploaded also a video. I'll see if it will play.
Hey friends, I'm Angela.
Oh,
Welcome to Create Heal Shine, the membership.
okay, it's doing that because we're on, but it doesn't do that repetitive business when you just hear it by yourself. So I just created this little video on YouTube and I made it unlisted and then I uploaded it here into the community. So right now this is free. I just put an email out to my whole email list. So I'll be switching that with 2 more members because one of these members is me. So then I put a blurb about what we're all about, which, as you know, it's time to take back your life and come back from any challenge. And you customize that to your own thing. Okay. So I'll show you this leaderboard thing. So when I first heard about school, I thought, well, what is this leaderboard thing? I'm not too sure about it because I don't really like that competition kind of angle of anything. I want this to be a really supportive community. But then I've realized that it's so cool because you can reward your people in your membership community with different things. So it's so fun. There's 9 levels right now. I don't know if they'll add more eventually. But in each level, you can choose to let them unlock something special, maybe some resources or videos or workshops or whatever it is for you. And this is how I have mine laid out. And so it encourages support and connection by chatting. And this shows the 7-day, 30-day, and then all-time kind of leaderboard, which will get bigger and bigger as you grow and get more members. So I'll show you how to do this because I'm going to share with you every single little step that you need to get started and launch your new membership and grow it. So let's look at members next. We're going to go through each tab one at a time. This is where all of your members will be shown and different things that they've shared. These are what they have in their profile, so it's nothing private. And they're just different members of your community, and the full list will be here. Calendar, this is like one of my most favorite things. So the calendar, I don't even know if everybody clicks on that, but I try and encourage them to by sharing some pinned posts, which I'll show you how to make later on. But what is really cool about the membership is, okay, so we just had this planning and tea time session where we planned out the next quarter from September to December 31st and had a planning and tea session. That was really fun. Now, if you click on this, it will bring up what activity it is, a link to your Zoom, everything anyone wants to can connect it to their own calendar, Google Calendar, Apple, Outlook, Yahoo, connect it so that they don't forget. And here I'm doing a workshop, so I've got that will come up when they click it. So everything is how to get tickets, add it to your calendar. Then in the next week, we're doing a September self-care challenge, and you can click to read more or add this to your calendar. So yeah, you can book this into all the recurring things where I'm going to have a journaling session And I'm bringing everything that I used to do on different platforms into this one platform here on School so that I can manage everything all in one place. So I don't have events going on over here, and I don't have the calendars going on over here, and then courses all for sale on different platforms that cost money. Everything is under one roof, and I really like it that way. The only thing that I do different is I also post my workshops to Eventbrite, and then I put the link to that, but they can also giving this to the community. So if my workshop is paid on Eventbrite and I want my community members, they get first dibs to see all of my workshops for free. That's part of the perks of being in the classroom, or as part of my membership is they get all these free things that normally would be paid for individually. And so then I give them a link here so they can all watch it too through the group instead of having to get tickets or anything like that. So I think that's a really neat perk. Now, the next tab is the classroom. So here's how I set up my classroom. There's boxes at the bottom right here called new course. Doesn't have to be a course, it's just called new course. And you can have, I don't know how many are allowed. I think there's 14 boxes, but I'm not sure. So I made the first one start here, and then I made all these different courses. You can put anything in here. And that is where that other thing that I showed you will unlock. So let's take this for example, free 90-minute private coaching session. If I click on this right corner 3 dots and hit edit course, I can have this level unlock at level 6. So that makes them, so as they support each other and chat in the community, they can start earning free things. And so that part I thought was so neat. And I just had this little thing. You only get 500 words. Oh, I see. I've got spell check this while I'm here. And unfortunately, I can only fit so many words in here, but you drop your little image there. You can change it there. And don't forget to publish right here if you're making it live. So you can get a bunch of these ready and not publish them until you're ready to go if it makes you feel more comfortable. So there's all sorts of things like that. Now, also, that was just clicking the little dots. But if you click the main box of it and they hit that level, this is where you can edit and everything will come out. It says, yay, you made it to this level. Fill out this questionnaire. I've got a questionnaire here attached so that we can book our first session together. And DM me if you unlock this. I'll get a message, but just in case I miss it, they can DM me and I will get a message that they filled out this questionnaire. And then I will already know that they did that, and I can book them in, and so that you can earn things. The other thing you can do is these are all free to unlock, except you can make paid things separate. So at the end, I have work with me one-on-one, and I have my program in here where this is a link to the same questionnaire if they purchase this, and they can click this link to go to my website and purchase my coaching package, which I don't know if I want to open that right now because I want to get out of there, but you can go in there if you want, click the link and go from there. And that's all in the classroom. So you can build this to your heart's content. You just make sure you customize it to your own colors and your own ideas and branding and make it look all cool and cute, and everybody will just love it. So here's the main community. And the first thing that I suggest that you do is, before I go that far, see this little journal reflect night open is happening. So anything on the calendar, that's today. So at 6 p.m., I've got this journal night reflect open, and it pops right up in the community for everybody to see that, oh, look at this is happening in 4 hours. So tonight that journal night is happening inside of the group. All they have to do is click that, take them right to your Zoom meeting, and you're good to go. So I thought that was so nice. So as soon as that's over, the next item on the calendar will pop up here and say in 10 days we're having this, or 5 days, or 3 hours, or whatever it is. Okay, I want to be really detailed for you guys so you can set this up quick as possible and start getting members, which I will share later in the next videos. This is all set up and where to do things. So your main focus right now is setting up your about page, which is this right here. That's your about page that I showed you that has the video and create everything there. And classroom things, whatever you're going to put in here. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be super overflowing full of a million things. Just get whatever resources that you have from all your different platforms and put them all in one place. It's so tidy and handy. I love it. I'm still currently loading all of my things in there. Each day I do a few more because I have so much stuff. But if you don't have that, say, for example, I showed you that we had the September self-care challenge on the calendar. So I made a post and it says, get ready for the first ever self-care challenge. I put all of this on here, more info if it's coming soon, drop a emoji if you want, if you're interested. So by creating these challenges or events inside of your group, you're going to create content that you can later then upload into your classroom and create a box like this that says September or self-care challenge or something. And then you'll have all of that to put in there. So that is really handy. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to put your links in here. So when you look in here, your settings, you go down here to links and you're going to put your own things here. This is the one where I'm hoping that you'll click on this, sign up your own community and get the bonus from me, whoever starts it, if they've learned about it through me. You can also put your channel, your website, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is update these links and you can move them around and everything. So by clicking this, you move up. So if I think this is more important, I just click that and it bumps it up. Or if I think this is more important, I bump it up, wherever you want. So this is where those links are right here. Okay, so now we've went through all of these top things, and what I want to show you is about posts. So these things here that I'm going over that are turning gray are all the different post topics. So I've got general discussion, announcements, introduction, inspiration, mental health. I love this, testimonials, all the things. So when you go to make a post in your group, it will say, you click this little drop down arrow and all of these categories that you have created of topics within your group. I think you're only allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I believe, right now for categories that they can post, that whoever posts in your group can click on. They have to choose a category. So everything stays organized and under each category. And under every post, they can add anything that they want for fun, add any emojis, and add an action where this is more for you. When you create a post, you can put a red action button. If you want them to complete it, it will turn green, which is going to come in really handy when I show you more about your pinned posts. And adding a poll, make things more fun, add a video, add a link, and add an attachment like a resource or a workbook or something like that, a sheet. So, and the really cool thing is, say I just did this post, I can click this that says send email to all members. Admins can only send an email once every 72 hours. Yeah, I'm not trying to. I just sent the one out about the self-care challenge. Yes, I want to leave without finishing. So those are my topics that I chose, and you can choose these to be whatever you want by going right here, back over here to your settings and coming down to the word categories. And that's where you're going to add all your categories of whatever you like. So it will have how many posts are in each one, and it'll show you the numbers, and you can move these up and down, change them, make them more important, whatever you want. So let's go through here. Payouts. Oh, that's where you're going to set up your banking information, because when you set up a membership, it's $99 a month. When you want to invite people and find your link, you're going to copy the link under invite. General is just general information, whether you want to make your group private or public. So if I make my group public, that means people can go on Google and see everybody's who's in the group and all that. And I don't want that, because I want privacy for my members. So I'm making it private. But it's not discoverable by Google. It's hidden from the search engines. If you make it public, it's fine. You can find it through the search engines. So it's totally up to you. And here's where you add your icon, basically your logo, and your cover. That would be the same kind of little cover that was shown on the side bar. Custom URL. I have a custom because after you've been on the platform for 90 days, you can get your own URL link. Otherwise, it gives you some weird one. So you just have to hang on and wait and change it when you get the chance. So here, currently free, add price. You can change your price of your membership at any time. Those are the categories. Tabs, classroom, and calendar. I definitely suggest that you put those on and you put stuff in there to make it accessible, because that's what keeps it alive and things are happening and people want to be in there. Now, plugins, the only ones that I would suggest that you worry about when you first come on is this one, auto DM new members. Set an automated DM to the new members. So everyone that joins, you hit edit and you just write a blurb here about what you want to say. You hit save and it automatically DMs them. Now, if they reply to that DM, I personally reply to every single one. So just so they know it's you and you're really watching. It's not just something that's messaging them and then no one answers. Metrics, these are just people that have joined your group. Now, this is the part where the gamification I showed you. So there was different levels you could unlock. So here's all my different levels and what you do. And I might change these around and change different categories and stuff, but you can edit the title in here of each level. That's where you're going to do that. At level 7, I'm going to send my members a free paperback of my emotional first aid journal. And if they hit this thing and unlock it, I'll be notified. So that's really cool. And then I'll message them for their address and I'll be able to send them stuff. So you can make it gamified if you like, or you don't have to do it at all. Now, discovery. Discovery is, are you showing in the discovery feature? So I'll show you what that is later. But basically, people in school, in any group anywhere, can find you by searching personal development. That's my category. They choose the category by what you write on your about page. So it's very important that you're clear on your about page and on that sidebar what your group is about, because they're dead on. That's what we're about. And your group needs a minimum of 3 threshold of members, posts, and activity to be allowed to show in discovery. So as soon as you get your first, I think 3 members and comments and posts in your group and some interaction, all of a sudden school will see it and they'll just be like, oh, we're going to show this to all the other people in there too, in case they want to join your group. So they will actually be able to send people to your group, which is amazing because that's free traffic for you, for people that could want to join. Now, links, I'll show you. These are those things that I showed you that are up beside your profile. And then billing, I won't click that. That's your own private billing information. And you put that in so that you can get referrals or you can pay your monthly premium fee or whatever it is. So that is the basics about the setup. Now, What I do want to share, I'll go back to all, is these pinned posts. I would suggest that after you set up this is the part that I was saying, this little blurb here, really very important for being found in the discovery and what you're all about, setting up your classroom, your calendar, putting things on, the events on. Don't have to do that right away. It takes time. And then I want to show you the discovery feature. So where am I? I don't know if it's going to let me show you on, I think it's my profile. No. Settings. The ones that I like, I will pin to my sidebar so people can see what groups I'm in. Okay, so now where do I go to find the discovery? Okay, so I figured out where it was again. So you just click, I knew it was up in your profile. You just click your face and you go to Discover Communities and look at all the different communities. They're all amazing types of everything you can possibly imagine. Women trading, 34 pages, something like 6,000 different groups already and it's quite new. So you can definitely find some really neat things by searching. So if I put in crafts, look at all these neat groups that you can join. Like there's just so many different things. Drawing and painting. I saw watercolor and crafters passionate about paper piecing, quilting, sketching, woodworking. Like there's just so many neat things that you can join here. So your community will be listed in here once you get going and the more members and stuff that you have. I know my husband's really into one that's like some golfing ones and stuff. So check those out. They're really fun. So the next thing that I want to take you to is back to my group and show you these pinned posts. So I made 3 pinned posts. I think I might make them into 2. But what you can do is when you start your first post, these are things that I wrote that I want them to do. So I want them to make a post about who you are, where you're from, your favorite hobby, and what you're grateful for today. And they can book a free complimentary call with me to kind of like an onboarding call, telling them what to do if they see spam anywhere by any person in the group. But I moderate that, so I try and tell if people are spammers or not. And then everybody introduces themselves here, follow the thing. Number 2, next step. And you can pin these, and you can also hide those if you want to hide them. Then I tell them the next step. And this is where that little lightning bolt comes in. And once they do it, it'll show green. And then step 3, you're on fire. If they complete this needs to be completed, but I have to do it for it to order to. And then I just explain points, levels, how to level up if they're interested. And and then the leaderboard. So that is what I wanted to really share with you today in this first class. And I hope that you will be excited about setting up your community. And again, I'm going to help you create content later. So just put what you have in your classroom and create it right now. It takes quite a bit of time to make cover photos, but you can use photos of yourself. You can keep them blank if you want. Like you don't have to do all that stuff. So create your categories, your about page. That's your homework for the next week. I would say give yourself at least a week to do that at least. And that's why when you see my profile over here, you can see, this gray line here, that means I joined school then, and I basically lurked around this whole time and then got serious here, went away here for a holiday or something, busy. I had got family over, and then really hit hit the pavement hard here. And every time you're active or semi-active, it shows right here on a little scale. It's kind of cool. It keeps you motivated. Yeah, so there you go. So get started on your first setting up your classroom, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends. On making pinned posts. So if you go to your community, you will see that in my community, I have 3 yellow right here pinned posts. You can make up to 3 pinned posts, and that's it. So you have to decide what you want to pin there, and you can change them out by unpinning them and repinning them. So this pin post, I'm going to start here, and why you should create pin posts, because these to-do posts are going to create actions. Like I explained to you with this little lightning bolt here, they're going to create actions for new people to know what to do when they get started. So they don't just go in the group and they're like, I have no idea, it's too exhausting to try and figure this thing out. And you're telling them exactly what you need them to do. So I think that these are fantastic. So I would create step 1, step 2, and step 3 if that's what you want to do, or title them whatever you want. So for mine, pin posts, I made a blurb. You want to welcome them to the community, explain again what your main focus of the group is for, and give them some tasks to do. So like I showed you guys before, I shared, make a post sharing who you are, where you're from, your favorite hobby, what you're grateful for. Number 2, take a moment and explore all of the courses, resources, and options available in the community. And I would add the calendar. I should add that. Dive into the Start Here module, click Classroom to find it. Book a free 15 to 30-minute complimentary future clarity call with me. I have my Calendly page hooked in here, and I'm telling them right here, notifications, go to your profile and change them right away, because it gives you way too many notifications, and I don't want all that in my email. I don't mind a few, but I like my notifications to be on the site when I log in, and I can go through them there. But you can change your notifications to whatever you love. Maybe you love getting all that to your email, and that's totally fine. And then they can complete this action. And by adding that little action button in there, you can make them have to turn it green. So I'm going to click out of that and see when I go to write something here and make a post. If I was to put step 1 and all the to-do things, I would click this little lightning bolt again, and it would add it so that it would show them that they've done the thing. So it will turn green for them if they've done all the tasks in the thing. So they can click that to complete it, and then they know they've done it. And then remember, you've created categories. So in order to post, you need to pick one of your categories and add any links or videos or GIFs or whatever to that post. And love this feature again, send email to all members. So if it's really important announcement, I would do that, but I definitely wouldn't send every post to someone's email. They might get annoyed. I would. I don't like that. But I send like important ones, like don't miss the session tonight, or I'm putting out a new challenge, or something like an event that's on the calendar. That's where I would use that. So welcome everyone to your calendar, show them around. You can even add a little video there if you like. It's super cool idea to do these pin posts, I think. So then I got step 2. The next step tells them what to do. Make a post, make their first post, telling them what challenges they're facing so they can get support and what are their reasons for joining. And if they didn't in the other one, they can book their call with me. And I want to be able to support them in every way possible. So that's what I'm doing for my members. Now, pin 3, I explain the leaderboard, the levels, the points, everything. I give my link if they want to sign up and start their own school. And I make a note here that says, remember, the more you give, the more you'll receive. Like, comment, engage with others to foster a supportive community atmosphere, because that's what I want. I don't want just a bunch of people lurking around. I want to support creating a supportive community here where you can go to and say things in your safe place that won't go any further and actually get some legitimate support and answers and options. So that's what my group is for. So be clear on what you want them to do and pin these posts. Okay, so I just clicked hide my post like this and they disappear. This is something that I was really stuck on, so I figured out how to unhide it. Now you click on this little button, this filter button. It says how many things are pinned. You want to click on pinned and unhide from feed. So you can hide them or unhide them from your feed. So now they're back in order, step 1, step 2, step 3, and you just click on these and you can drag your whole posts wherever you are if they're in the wrong order and sort it out. It's so nice with the drop and drag. So I thought that was super, super handy. Another thing is in your profile, when you click on your profile in the group, you can see what level you are at. So if you're at level 4, and if you scroll down, you can go back to the group on the sidebar over here, and you're at level 4. And then if you scroll down here, you can see the leaderboard of where people are in the group. And level 4 means I just unlocked this emotional toolkit. So as you move up in the levels, it's incentive to keep conversations and support and posting and liking and commenting going so that people can move up in the different levels. So I can see that 3% of my members have hit level 4, 0 have hit level 3. I don't know how that's possible, but 13 have hit level 2 and 84% are still at level 1, which is fine. My community has only been open for a week. So I'm really excited about this, you guys. It's so fun. But I have this journal night I need to go prep for that's in 2 hours. So I am going to hop on off and I will continue on this after that. So I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye. I hope that this really helps you get your first start creating your membership. Again, I'm going to leave a link for you in the description box below so you can create your own personalized membership and get started as fast as possible. And you can also click that QR code that I shared in the video with your phone, and it'll take you right to setting up your very first membership. So stay with me if you want to know how I created all of my imagery that I use to put in the classroom and on my about page and everything. I'm going to share with you how to create that all for free using Canva in the next video. Okay, so I'll see you there. Thanks, friends. Bye.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive.